Big story tonight at 9. She came in contact with pure evil. That's how a sexual assault survivor describes her experience with 17-year-old Tremonte Kirk.
Kirk is charged with second-degree sexual assault use of force. He pleaded guilty on Wednesday. Christina Van Zel spoke with the survivor who says her fight for justice is far from over. She joins us from the newsroom. Christina?
Ted, Milwaukee County prosecutors describe Kirk as a serial rapist. That's why the woman he assaulted says she worries for the women in the community if he doesn't get the maximum sentence.
When you look at his record, he's not learned from any lesson.
17-year-old Tremonte Kirk sits in front of a judge Wednesday where he pled guilty to 2 counts of second-degree sexual assault and 1 count of aggravated battery.
He did it. He knows he did it.
54-year-old Charlotte Nozar calls herself a survivor. Prosecutors say Kirk raped her in the elevator of her apartment in December. Nozar suspected she wasn't the only one.
See, I told y'all from jump that there were more out there.
Wednesday, she learned she was right. Another victim sat in court.
A couple weeks ago, I was notified by Milwaukee police that there was a DNA hit related to a report made in October of last year. That incident involves a victim.
FOX6 first talked with Nozar in May when she was in court for Kirk's preliminary hearing.
I had to let go of the hate and the anger.
Nozar says she's grateful to be spared a trial, but her fight isn't over.
I'm planning on going in there with both barrels blazing and advocating for the maximum sentence on all charges to run consecutively.
It's the 4th time Kirk is charged with sexual assault. Prosecutors say he was on GPS monitoring when he assaulted Nozar. Court records show Kirk was previously found guilty in juvenile court of sexually assaulting 3 other women, including an elderly woman. Wednesday, the court ordered a pre-sentence investigation of Kirk's juvenile record.
I am grateful because that just adds a more rounded picture of his history and what this kid is capable of.
Kirk's sentencing is scheduled for November 11th, and Nozar says she will be making a victim impact statement there. Back to you.
Christina, I should point out for our viewers, it's very unusual for our newsroom or any newsroom to identify victims of sexual assault, but she wanted to go on the record. She wanted to show her face and her name to say, this is not going to beat me.
She did, and that's why we spoke to her back in May, and even in Wednesday in court, you heard the prosecuting attorney say her name in court as well, saying she wants to be identified and speak up for other people to make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else. So very powerful story and also very empowering hearing from her.
And we will hear from her again at sentencing. Thank you.